Hello everyone, this is a quick review of the WootVision 34-inch 165Hz IPS display they recently brought out. I don't think there's many reviews online, so I thought I'd just show you guys what it looks like. So this is just some YouTube clips for the moment, but I was requested to do a blacklight bleed test, which would be this. Now, this is just a reflection, but in this corner specifically, I have noticed a little bit of bleed in that area, and a little bit over here, but that's about it. It's sometimes noticeable, but usually it's like a non-issue. I would consider it. I hope you can see, yeah, just in this corner. That's pretty much all there is. But otherwise, no problems in this regard. We have the UFO test. Now, whether or not you can actually tell on video, I'm not sure, but the point is, I wouldn't consider it anything abnormal. Personally, I've had the Alienware 34-inch, the first generation IPS one, and this is very comparable to that, in my opinion. No problems in terms of color, in terms of refresh rate, in terms of motion blur, anything along those lines. I would say it could sometimes be brighter. I definitely do find myself getting in situations where I thought, okay, maybe if I could boost the brightness a little bit, that'd be nice, but it usually is not possible. That said, also the on-screen menu is pretty complicated and unintuitive. But see, I got a brightness max, contrast 50, color settings. Honestly, just for context as well, I bought this used, 3 months old, for $5 grand. Currently it's on the Woodware website for, well, you can't see it now, for $6 grand. And I really think for the price you can't beat it. The Alienware I was referring to earlier, I sold for $8 grand used, and honestly, at the time I was looking for a monitor, I couldn't find one. So, and even then, for the extra 3-4 grand, or 2-3 grand rather, I'm not sure you're gonna notice the difference, unless maybe, you know, it comes down to brightness. In terms of inputs, it's also, you know, it's pretty basic. You know, you get what you pay for. Let's see, yeah, 1 HDMI, 2 display ports, and that's really it. I mean, you can tell from the photos. But yeah, it's pretty basic. I haven't used the stand, but I have read in the reviews that a lot of people complain about the stand. And then I just use a VESA mount. So I also don't notice the RGB lights, honestly. I've never noticed them on the back. So yeah, I think you don't have to be scared of it. It's very competitively priced, but for a reason. And yeah, I would be recommending this monitor to my friends who are asking about it at the moment, just because I think for the price you can't beat it. Now, okay, I realized I don't really go into the color specifics, but I used to be a photographer and I still work a lot with digital media, and I'm quite sensitive to color. Now, I haven't had any issues with this. I'm not sure if anything has been changed from by the previous owner, but I don't think there's much. But yeah, there's no problems with weird hues. I didn't do any calibration in Windows, so it's kind of just worked out the box for me, at least. I'll hop back into the on-screen menu for a second, if I can get it open. There we go. So you can see all this is pretty normal. This is pretty standard. Response time, I should probably increase that. But in any case, the HDR function I would not recommend. As with most monitors in this space, it's just, everything gets blown out. It just doesn't look good. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I did try the Windows HDR calibration tool, but that didn't help me much. So yeah, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it.